Good morning, School District of Indian River County. This is your Superintendent, Dr. Moore, here with our second of 4 Facebook Lives leading into the opening of schools for the 21-22 school year. So for today's update, we're going to kind of look backwards before we go forwards. And when I say that, it is the conversation about what did teachers really do during their summer? And yes, we want them to relax and spend time with their families, reconnecting, reminding themselves of why they get up every single day throughout the school year and go to work. But they also commit some time over the summer to prepare for an outstanding opening of schools. So we have spent the last week with our leadership teams of each of our schools really looking at everything that we learned last year, evaluating what went well, what didn't go so well, where do we need to shift and modify, and how does each school's leadership team ensure that we're ready to greet students back. So it has been an absolutely wonderful week of planning and preparation, ensuring that we continue to hold a high standard for the work that we're doing here in the School District of Indian River County. And if you're one of those leadership team members who was at that development, thank you for giving your time. Thank you for going the extra mile and ensuring when your colleagues come back to work, we are ready to meet the needs of our students. And talking about students, rather than listen to me talk about how we drastically expanded the number of offerings for our students over the course of the summer, you've heard me say it before, we tripled the number of offerings for our students to participate in our summer learning. Here by our Public Information Officer is a video that highlights some of that outstanding work.
This summer, students were able to illuminate their learning through a variety of educational camps and programs during Illuminate 2021. Here are just a few of the many programs offered this summer. The Step into Kindergarten program promoted readiness for school success and a positive transition into kindergarten. Thanks to the Education Foundation and all community partners for making the Step into Kindergarten program possible. Level Up Literacy gave students in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grades the opportunity to improve their literacy skills. The Extended School Year Camp gave students many different hands-on learning opportunities through partnerships with local community agencies. The Extended Day STARS Camp, which featured science, technology, recreation, and summer programming, had a variety of partnerships that provided fun, hands-on learning opportunities. Mathletes gave students the opportunity to improve their math skills and choose one of 2 pathways: Mathletes with Crossover Mission or Mathletes with Tech Ventures. Literacy on the Lagoon, a partnership between the School District of Indian River County, the Environmental Learning Center, and the Learning Alliance, provided students the opportunity to be immersed in literacy as they explored the Indian River Lagoon. Thank you to the many community partners who collaborated with the School District of Indian River County to brighten our students' summer during Illuminate 2021.
So as you can see, we had an absolutely fun and engaging summer, and summer is winding down. So families, it's time to make sure we are prepared for the opening of schools. And as we move to our next slide, we begin by encouraging all to visit our webpage, and you will see the plethora of information on our ticker. You see our back to school one-stop shop. This is everything a parent is going to need to ensure that your son or daughter is ready for the opening of schools. As you click on that, it will take you to a page, and you'll see on this page the supply list, uniform requirements, everything that you would need to be ready. And I would encourage each family to sit with your son or daughter, look at these 2 pages, have a conversations around these expectations and need to be ready for the opening of schools. Also, did I click the wrong way? How are we going to get to school? This is Find My Bus, significant upgrades to this system going into our new school year. Please take the time, visit this link here. This will take you, give you the information that you need to know to where that bus stop may be. Slight changes or modifications may have occurred over the summer based on start times or traffic patterns, so it's very easy to, assume everything has stayed the same when it really hasn't. So please visit this site. Make sure you get this information so you can find out where your bus will be picking you up. And 9th grade orientation. This is one of our new initiatives. This is a program that is so important for each and every single parent of an incoming 9th grader. This is about what you need to be prepared and need to know as you begin that 4-year process of getting ready for college or getting ready for your career training. Whatever it is that high school is there to prepare you for, you only have one shot. This is going to go over the information as it relates to Bright Future scholarships. This is going to go over the information of the courses required to get into certain college schools or programs. This is very, very important information that we will be sharing. We want to ensure parents have everything they need to know to ensure at the end of that 4 years, not only is the student graduating, the student was able to connect themselves to maximizing their full potential, had the opportunity to take the correct courses, to prepare for the SAT early on, to obtain the score that allows them to have that career that they have been dreaming about for so long. So this is an important planning meeting. Both the student and the parent should be there. Please spread the word in regards to this meeting. We want maximum participation. Also, a new initiative that we're rolling out this year is a mentorship program. Advocates for our students, ambassadors, as we're calling them, for our 6th and 9th grade. Why 6th and 9th grade? Because the data is clear. Those are 2 really difficult times in the lives of children as they transition from that small elementary school environment to those middle school environments, or those middle school environments to those tremendously big and large high school experiences. So there are some students that we want to provide a partner, someone to be their advocate and help them and connect and be that connectivity between the school and the home, making sure we are there for them. So this is a new program we're rolling out, and yet another video to highlight the importance of this program and opportunities for you to be involved with this program.
Relationships are the foundation of learning. We remember the people who touched our lives, who helped us believe in our potential, who kindly gave us feedback even when it wasn't what we wanted to hear, and who stood by us as we took risks and failed forward. As Maya Angelou wrote, "People will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel."
Students really need somebody that they can, rely on, who they can trust, who they feel that they can go to at a moment's notice.
A mentor can make a difference in a student's life by just being there to care. Build a relationship, one of trust, one of honesty, and one of love. Because if you truly show your heart to a child, then they will truly show you their heart. And the water begins to flow back and forth. And we build bridges, we build communities that way.
Coach Broxton, the first time I met him, I was in trouble, and he told me that he wanted me to come into his classroom, and we talked for quite some time. And now he's just been helping me figure out everything, getting my course recovery done, helping with my grades. He's just always been there for me.
The School District of Indian River County created the AIM Ambassador Program in 2021 to ensure that students aim forward toward their goals with the support of an adult mentor. AIM Ambassadors learn to mentor their students and serve as an educational advocate along with their mentees' parents or guardians. Success is not something that one achieves on their own. and the AIM Ambassador Program offers ambassadors and students the opportunity to grow, learn, and succeed together.
I feel like mentors are important in a student's life because we have so much to offer them that they've not seen or that they've not heard of. So we have to give that to them. We have to show that those things are there.
I think it's such a personal experience, knowing that you can support a student to help them reach their true potential, even if they can't see it in themselves, knowing that you can work on removing layers to help them find their true gift and how they're going to contribute to our society. There was a recent study and they said 90% of kids that are mentored early on, when they eventually go out into the world and find success, become mentors themselves. And so I just think we're going to create an entire system in Indian River County of support and advocacy.
I ended up having cancer. And do you know who showed up right back in my life, contacted me again, and came to visit me during that time? So it's almost seeing the, I don't know what you call it, the reverse effect of mentoring, and the fact that here I was in a relationship thinking I was having an impact on her life, and in some ways, you know, probably did, but then she had a tremendous impact on mine years later coming back. And we're still friends to this day.
If you can be a mentor, it's the best thing in the world to be. It doesn't take a lot of your time, maybe an hour out of your day or out of your week, but it touches the lives, it shapes the lives, and it gives children an opportunity to understand, know, and grow that they can be whatever they want to be if given an opportunity and access to have that learning and growing that they need.
For someone that's thinking about it or on the fence about being a mentor, I will tell them that it's one of the greatest fulfillments that you could ever have, or the greatest impacts you will have on a child's life. To know that there's a child out there that feels that you will always be there for them. So to be there to treat them just as if they were your own child, to let them know that I care about you and I want you to succeed, and I'm here to support you any way that I can. So I think establishing those relationships with someone within itself is a great achievement.
Aim for the future.
Aim for graduation.
Aim for your goals.
Aim for family.
Aim for your career.
Aim for college.
Visit our website to learn more about being an SDIRC AIM Ambassador.
All right, and if that is something that interests you, please visit our website. You'll see on our, hold on, there it is. There's more information for you to sign up, share that information. This is really about building a bridge and strengthening ourselves as a community. We're all in this together, so this is an opportunity really to ensure that we're providing the highest level of support for all of our children. Our next slide is continued information regarding our new office. We have a parental and community engagement office that I want to highlight. This is the office that you should be reaching out as a point of contact regarding questions or concerns that you may have. If there's something that you need, supplies for the opening of school, concerns regarding meeting the uniform requirements, anything that you need that isn't a direct response or question that the principal can ask, we are here to leverage the love of this community. There are too many people in this community who are willing to bend over backwards to ensure all children have what they need to be successful, and we as a system want to leverage that love and support. So if you know of someone, maybe it's not you yourself, but someone you work with who needs that additional support, let's wrap our arms around them as a community and make sure every single student starts school with everything he or she needs and feels ready and excited to walk into that school on the very, very first day. That is the advocacy office right there. That is that slide. So that Dr. Patricia Cowie is the individual that you would contact for that particular information. And then when you look here, we continue to have a great partnership with our local law enforcement, have the opportunity in the coming weeks to meet with them and go over all of the information to ensure each and every single school is going to be safe and secure. just a strong, strong partnership. So I want to take the opportunity to thank all of our law enforcement individuals who will be in our schools, volunteers. We're going to open that back up. You will need your ID to come in to sign into school. So as you're coming in and out of our schools, please know that we want you to be involved, but to have that ID so we can get you in and put you to work. COVID-19, the gift that keeps on giving. We are monitoring the current reality as we prepare for the opening of schools. We do have a number of systems that we continue to have in place. So we learned a great deal last week. Just earlier, last year, I'm sorry. Just this week, CVS has donated a significant amount of hand sanitizer for us, small individual sprays that we'll be able to give to each student as they arrive. All of that hand sanitizer will be available as you enter the campus. We will have the one-way hallways continue. We will sanitize schools each and every single evening. We will continue to implement everything that we learned last year and continue to look at what the reality is now as we prepare for the opening of schools. We do have a mask optional system that was approved prior to the summer. So we will continue to look and update as needed regarding our current reality. Any questions or concerns that you have, encourage you to have the conversations with your families to ensure that everything is answered. We are here as a system of support. We want everyone to feel embraced and welcomed and have all of the knowledge and questions they may have answered as they prepare for the opening of schools. So these are numbers that may be of significance to you. All of it can be found on our website. Please take the time to sit with your son or daughter, peruse the website, collect all of that information. Continue to follow us on social media. We continue to share the good news of the School District of Indian River County and are excited to do so because ultimately our success is your son or daughter's success. We have 2 more Facebook Lives before we open up. We're going to get a little bit more intimate each time, ensuring every single family is ready for the opening of schools. Mark your calendars. I know you don't want to miss these Facebook Lives. Once again, we're a public school system, but we don't have to act like one. We are the School District of Indian River County, creating experience for every single child in our community, and that takes partnership. That takes parents working with schools, connecting all of our resources, coming together, one community, working towards the common good of all students. So thank you very much. Have an absolute wonderful weekend, and we'll see you right back here, same time next week. Have a great weekend.